Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to go from this to a full head of braids, okay? So we're going to go from this to this, all right? So I will be sharing some tips and some tricks on how to manage kinkier textures. Also, I will be showing you guys a simple grip method. So guys, I'm not claiming to be a professional or anything like that, but I do like to start by pre-parting the hair. It just helps me out a whole lot. It already provides me like a rubric. I know exactly what I'm going to do. And although this does take a little bit of time, I feel like it makes my braiding process so much faster and so much easier, okay? So my client's hair was already moisturized a little bit, but I am going to go back and put a little bit more moisture in there as well. She does have a kinkier type of texture, which sometimes could be a little difficult to lay down, to have it kind of lay down, okay? But I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that. So I already went in and I braided the back. I like to start with the back first. As you guys can see, these are kind of like small, medium type of braids, and I'm going to be starting on the sides. All right, so in this clip I've done the majority of it, but I did leave 2 pieces of hair out so that I can go in depth on my braiding method, okay? So I'm going to start by detangling the hair. I already kind of did it, but I love this process. This product is called the Main Choice. I'm going in with that. It's great, great, great for moisturizing and also detangling. So I do like to split the hair in 3 sections, guys, and this is just my grip method, you know. After braiding hair for a while now, I've been braiding since I was in like middle school, I kind of have a feel for how much hair to get. So I just get 2 pieces. I make sure I interlock them like this. The tips are already feathered out, okay? All products will be down below. The hair already came pre-stretched. I like to make sure every weave piece to real hair piece has their own piece, if that makes any sense. I know that sounds really crazy, but I like to make sure every piece, all 3 pieces, has its own piece of hair so everything can be evenly. I also go in with this toothbrush. It's an older toothbrush. I've been using it for a while, but I always go in with it and I make sure I brush the hair down. As you guys can see, I go in with a little bit of that jam, which will be down below as well. The video is kind of sped up. I'm sorry about that. And I brush the hair down as I braid it. So I'm going to show you guys this process again. I'm going to go in and kind of moisturize the hair a little bit, make sure it's detangled. I'm going to split that hair into 3 even pieces. Get it as even as you can. I'm going to take a little bit of that hair. I'm going to tear the hair into 2 pieces and I'm going to interlock the hair, okay? So once I interlock it, I am going to lay the hair at the base of my client's head and I'm going to split 3 pieces. As you guys can see, I pick up that first piece and I pick up those other 2 pieces and I kind of make sure the hair stays adhered to the scalp. As you guys can see, I constantly pick up her hair and just make sure it stays tight to the scalp, okay? And I go in with that brush to make sure I do not have a lot of the kinky pieces or the flyaways. I go in with my edge control, which does not flake. It does not get white or anything. I love this type of jam type edge control, okay? So here's a zoomed out version to show you guys kind of what I'm doing. I try to keep the braid tight and neat from root to tip. So here we are now. I am done with all the braiding. Like I said, I love pre-parting. It just makes everything go so much faster. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to make the ends kinky. I love doing this. I don't too much like the straight look, and my clients don't either. So I just go in and I make these big plaits all around the head. It does not matter if you want a more, I would say, curlier, kinkier texture. You can take smaller pieces, but it's, it comes out looking good the way I do it. So I just go into sections. You could do anywhere from you can do 3 to 7 of these, 3 to 7, 3 to 6. It doesn't really matter, just however many you feel like doing. And I braid them all the way to the ends, and we're going to start the actual dipping process where you basically seal the ends up, okay? So this is what you're gonna do once you get done. It looks like that, and then you wanna dip. Please be very, very, very careful. That steam was kind of getting to my client a little bit, but you wanna dip. You can dip more than one time. However, I did not. I take this picture fill it with hot water from the stove, and I just dip. Okay, dip it one time, kind of let it dry, and I don't let them sit or anything. I take them immediately out because the hair does so well that it curls right up. So after I finish dipping them, guys, I do go in and I kind of cut the tips off. This is like a little feathering method that I do. Just cut those little raggedy ends off and make sure everything is somewhat layered and somewhat even. You don't have too long of pieces, too short of pieces, if that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm just unraveling everything. All right, the hair is going to be wet for a while, so you may want to kind of let it air dry. But this is pretty much the final look, guys. I am going to go on with a few products to kind of help some of the little flyaways and some of the little other pieces that are going on. I don't burn them or anything. I know some places they'll kind of burn up and down the braid, or they'll cut. I just don't want to do that to my client's head. So I like to go on with a very light mousse. This is the ISO Plus mousse. This will be down below. Direct links to everything that I used in this video. And I also like to go in with some bedhead spray because it's super, super light. It's nothing too hard, nothing crunchy, and it's healthy for the hair. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you all thought about the tutorial. It really took me a long time to not only edit this but also record this, so I really appreciate it if you guys give me a thumbs up and also leave me a comment. If you have any questions about the processes and things that I do, I would not mind answering anything. Let me know if you guys would like more tutorials like this, and yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Bye, y'all.